What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Moana.
And I'm Alex.
And we're Real Talk with BB. And today we're going to be checking out Season 1, Episode 24 of One Piece. Let's get into it. Alright, good sir. You want to go ahead and run a speedy recap for the audience?
Yeah, so last episode we had Sanji trying to feed Krieg, Krieg immediately betraying Sanji and the crew, take in some food that Zeph gave him in order to feed his own crew so he could take over Baradier, but surprise, surprise, Mihawk showed up and decided to demolish all the crew. We just know him as Hawkeyes, but we know it's Mihawk. And Nami decided to run off with the ship in the chaos. So she betrayed she betrayed the Straw Hats in not a way I was expecting.
I mean, well, didn't she technically too in the live action?
She
and then she came back.
Well, she was gonna run off with the map to the Grand Line and give it back to Arlong, and then Arlong ended up showing up anyway. So then, yeah, they had that little fight, and then she just ran off with Arlong. She didn't run off with Going Merry. She ran off with their ship.
That's so freaking wild.
That like is wild, like the whole ass ship. Threw Yosaku and Johnny off the side of the ship and was just like, good luck.
Alright guys, well before we get into it, we just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe, especially the like, especially the subscribe. It lets us know that you're enjoying the content that we're putting on the channel. But other than that, guys, let's go ahead and get into it.
Why is the wind blowing so hard?
Because Mihawk's here.
Oh, was that supposed to like symbolize how strong his slash was, that it made the skies move?
Close your eyes.
Oh, I heard it. Mihôku!
I didn't. I wasn't even listening.
I can't believe she did that.
Well, I'm glad we're getting the little flashback.
So is he like not the strongest in the East Blue because he's been so quiet? That's why Krieg has it?
Yeah, maybe they just don't know yet.
Aye, the womanly charm. She knows exactly how to get him.
Hey!
I love how her theme is playing in the background too, just...
Fire? She was waiting for you.
You know, Nami, if I didn't know what I know, I'd hate you right now.
Yeah, I would have been livid with Nami. Especially because we know nothing about her. We haven't gotten any of the backstory to make us soft towards her yet.
No,
you know
she's just been that fun girl crew member off to the side. Oh. But you can tell, just like you could in the live action, that she does have that little bit of care because of the smile and things like repairing Luffy's hat. That's my ship.
He's like, she's my navigator. Get her ass back here.
Yeah, if my whole ship got cleaved in half, I'd say that's not normal. It is kind of wild that he's just like casually strolling in on the tiniest ship possible.
Yeah,
ooh, you're nervous.
Have the fight.
World's strongest man. Okay. Not the world's greatest swordsman.
Yeah.
Do you see how big it is, though? Okay, Master Swordsman Hawkeye. Never mind. We got our answer. He is the world's strongest swordsman. Do you think you're that good when you got beat by Sam and Bucci, though?
Ding!
That was tight.
He's gonna do that wanted and come right back at them.
Perfect casting. Once again.
I was gonna say the same thing, but I was like, it's not even worth saying anymore. They just did a good job.
Teleport.
Oh, dang.
It's a good question.
It was the same dialogue,
Same
right?
line. East Blue, the weakest among the four seas. Okay.
Oh, that hurt my teeth.
That's cool. Oh, the surprise. It's his ignorance because he hasn't seen the world.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I mean, do you see his six-pack abs just chilling there?
If I didn't know anything about this show, I would assume that Zoro would be dead.
Oh, yeah.
Dead.
That's crazy. Like, just... He's just floating, too. Just like he was on his ship. Oh, that just goes to show, like, that kind of... The air blow, just showing the strength behind these hits and how Mihawk is blocking them.
I was about to say, you know that he's getting mad.
His anger is gonna get him in trouble.
Such a good episode.
That's your own words. You have your goalpost is moved. I get it, but we don't need this many flashbacks. You didn't even get taken out by a sword. You got taken out by a hand chop. Real ego blow. Y'all are about to die. Don't. No.
I was about to say, keep it to yourself.
There you go. Good job, Luffy.
Oh, this is cool.
Do you feel like, ooh. Nah, that was a cool scene.
That whole segment
That
was super cool.
That was cool.
That was way better than it was in the live action.
I couldn't give in.
Dang, I feel like he's gonna hit his swords and it's just gonna fall apart.
Ugh. Damn. Oh yeah, I'm a little sad. I know that we know what we know. No, never. Those are his dreams.
Ow!
Damn.
Come on!
Shot. Come on, that was such a a tenseful scene. I loved it. You ruined it with the ass.
They had to break tension.
Okay.
What?
He said he didn't kill him.
No, I know. That's how he looked at him.
Oh.
Like, what? He literally did that grandpa shit on you.
Yup.
You aren't ready for it yet, son. He got sunned.
No, sorry, I will pause it just so I can say the thought because this is really good. They replaced this speech for Garp, letting him know that they're not ready for the Grand Line. Because that's exactly what Garp's whole thing was when he was fighting at the end of the season, when they fought Luffy, was telling him, like, yeah, your ambitions are great, but you're not ready for this. Train.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. That doesn't necessarily mean that Mihawk doesn't also have, or in the live action doesn't also have that same ambition or that same personality, or I guess whatever character, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't mean that he didn't feel the same way because he didn't say anything. He just left.
Yeah, but that's what I mean is like it's so much clearer that well, obviously he just said it. Like he left him alive while in the live action it was a surprise that he didn't die. But it was very much purposeful. Like, okay, I like you. And it was clear that Mihawk liked Zoro and his ambition in the other one, but or in the live action, but you still thought like, oh, like he was still going to kill. You know, but now it felt
the same to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it still felt like it had, this is just more on the nose, right? It's just explaining everything.
Fair enough. It's like right in front of your face. Oh, I love that Luffy.
I wonder if he hasn't lost
up until this point
since Kuine. Yeah.
Oh, that was so much better. Did you not just see what happened?
He's like, clink, 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 clink.
Stubborn. Almost drowned.
Now we're about to see Don Creek get chopped up like some sushi.
There we go. All right, so we have his way of getting out of the chores to beat up Don Creek's pirates. Mihawk just disappeared. So that was a good episode. I love that episode. And I think the only thing like about this episode, like I'm still going to rate the episode high, but I think the only thing I didn't like about this episode is like something like the Zoro flashback that we were getting there. We only needed one flashback. We didn't need four. Like
I was actually going to bring that up and say I didn't mind it. Because
really?
I feel like made that scene where everything went white and he was going to do that tiger whatever move. I feel like it made it that much more intense. Like you were supposed to be going through those feelings as Zoro was going through those feelings. And because it is animated, they felt that it was necessary to keep that in it.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
I can see.
Also, too, yeah, you also gotta remember too. Like, even though I know that we just got it, there's a lot of episodes, and I'm sure they knew they were about to go into a shit ton of episodes. So, I mean,
yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't think we needed 4. I think 2 would have done the job. Like the one with Kuina, obviously right after their fight, and then the other one in the dojo when he was gifted the sword, and they were adding extra to it. And I was like, I mean, I get it. I just didn't think we needed it. This was my major gripe with the live action, was that the Grand Line wasn't built. And I'm finally getting that Grand Line build up. That Grand Line sounds fucking insane. If Mihawk is just showing up like, yeah, I was gonna finish you off in my little dinghy, but like these guys are cool, so like they might actually do it. Y'all, fuck y'all, I'm out of here, you know? Like it's crazy that Mihawk is just so he's so strong that he's just chill, just strolling around, like just has that strength. And then also the drop that the East Blue is the weakest ocean. So it's like not only do you have the Grand Line, you have the other oceans of the world that are also power jumps. And if being King of the Pirates is above Mihawk, like it makes this goal seem utterly insane as like the power levels that these guys have to reach in order to reach their goals.
Shout out to Luffy's voice actor, because when he was over there screaming for Zoro, I felt that shit on my chest.
It was really good. Like it had me shutting up. I was like, whoa. Let me ask you a question, because it's just something that I thought of at the start of the episode, and I just kind of wanted to tickle your brain. And maybe the commenters can elaborate on it. Is, I know we keep talking about how Luffy is selfish, but in the live action, he very much sees the good in people. And in this one, where he was telling Usopp and Zoro to go after Nami, it's because, like, no, I need a navigator. It is just because I think she's the best and I need a navigator. But in the live action, it was because not only did you need the navigator, he saw the good in her. He knew that she wasn't a bad person when she left, and like, no, she's lying through her teeth. I know she is. That's not her. And that's why they went after her. But you don't have that here, right? Zoro and Usopp are going off. They're going to fight the Krieg pirates. And at least from here, it's just that selfishness. And I'm wondering when that seeing the good in people for Luffy and always thinking the best is going to come in, or is going to better, like, I guess, be elaborated or come into play in the show. Just because it feels like the more we see Luffy and the way he talks in the anime, the more I feel like they're two different characters. And I know we said that they embody the characterization in the live action, but something like that almost feels like such a stark difference between the two that it doesn't feel like the same character. And I can only assume that it comes in later, but I don't know.
Yeah, my assumption is it's going to come in later. I think because they were condensing episode, they made it like that for Nami. But you're completely right about Nami. It's like I said it earlier in the episode too. It's like we don't really know anything about Nami. You know what I mean? Like Nami's character is like we're slowly getting revealed. We pretty much got revealed Zoro's backstory. We got revealed Usopp's backstory. Nami and Luffy. We got a little bit of Luffy, but nothing for Nami. We don't know any of Nami's past. So I feel like it's, even though it was just like, oh, I lost my boat. No, he said I lost my navigator. So I actually thought that while it was him being selfish, I also thought that it was his care for her because he could see through that.
The subtle care, it just wasn't outright said.
I think even in the episode you were like, no, I need my boat, and then he said, no, I need my navigator.
Okay.
So
all right.
That's where I kind of took it a little differently, I think.
Fair enough.
But I mean, it doesn't. My favorite thing to say, and I know I tell you this all the time, babe, is two things can exist.
It can be both. He can want the navigator and also want to see the good.
Exactly. He could want the navigator, but also just want Nami. Because he likes her. He wants her to be a part of the crew. In the same way that he was saying the same thing for Usopp, and, you know?
I get you. Okay.
So, but again, like, he still has his goals, so he'll lose two things. He'll lose Nami, and he'll lose his boat, and he'll lose his navigator.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of, I guess that's kind of how I was viewing it. But I do think, like, yeah, he is selfish, but I think everyone's also a little selfish when you really dissect and analyze people for why it is that they do what they do. It's almost human instinct. We can't help it. It's human nature. It's part of who we are.
The human condition.
Like, this was a great episode.
All right, guys. So that pretty much wraps up our thoughts for this episode. Do you want to go ahead and give the audience what your rating out of 10 is?
Sure. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a solid 8.5. I think that this is a very, no, let me not, I'm gonna give this a 9. Yeah. This is a 9. Yeah. This is a solid 9. I liked everything about this episode, and the fact that it also still was a battle episode. I still felt like we had all those pieces moving. Now, granted, we might see pirates and Don Krieg. Yeah, I mean, we might see Mihawk and Don Krieg and Luffy and all of them battling it out, and that might take like 4 or 5 episodes, and we might be sick of it by the end.
But as of right now, that was a good mix. Right now,
that was a really, really good mix, and I give that one a solid 9. I'm super enjoying this show.
I'm same rating, same exact reasons. It's a 9, and it's just like the Kuro episode where we're like, what was the difference? And it was just, you move the plot, and you also had the fights. You moved the characters. Like, it felt like everything had a purpose, and it wasn't just fighting for fighting's sake, and like it just being cool looking. All right, guys. So those were our ratings. It looks like, according to IMDb, this episode has about a 9.1 out of 10. Don't forget to comment down below what your rating is and maybe your thoughts, and if you want to expand on what we had to say, down in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, especially that like. It really does help us out and lets us know that you're enjoying the content that we put out and if you want to see more. But other than that, guys, we love you. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.